What's up guys, Grafton. We are back and another Minecraft Zoo video. So anyway, today we're doing the reptile and amphibian tunnel. I'm trying to figure out a way I can shorten it down to make the video title a little bit shorter and to give it a little bit more of a catchier name. And literally the only thing I could think of, the cold-blooded tunnel. That sounds like something straight out of a Pirates of the Caribbean movie, but yeah, we're not gonna bother doing that. Anyway, Mom noticed I made a few changes right here. So wrap the wall all the way around, as you can see right over here. And to be honest, I really like the way this wall looks. I really like it, and you might have noticed I did put a staircase right here. So that way you can get over here into the bisons. And then also I added the wall around through here as well to make it seem a little bit less like Jurassic World. You might notice this over here as well. It's because I decided to, I got bored, so I just dug down right here and made a underground area. This was a boring week, so I did all this right here while I just through the week. So I added some more trees up here, and I decided to, I had a friend come into this Minecraft world just to kind of show him around and all that. And, yeah, he said that what I should do is build like a little thing up here so that way they can get a better view for like the animals back here. And I'm probably going to keep on wrapping it around maybe, but I just did that just for the time being, just to kind of get a good design, see if anyone wants to make suggestions on what I could do to make it better. I just kind of went with that and just copied it there, but I added trapdoors underneath it just to make it kind of look more like it has support beams and all that, and I'm probably going to continue it down to about there, so that way they can get a decent view of all this, at least past that big tree right there, because that kind of blocks most of the view. But I believe that is all the changes. Yeah, oh yeah, I did add trees in over here, bone meal, put the bushes and all that in, and yeah, that was pretty cool. So yeah, I do kind of like the way I'm going with the zoo, and so anyway, let's go ahead and actually get started. Oh yeah, you might have noticed I had some vines, like big vines, like, you know, like big like tree leaves for vines. And I'm going to add a few more that's going to go on top of the reptile and amphibian house, but for right now it's not going to be there because I don't really have it built. I just kind of made a little bit of a layout so that way I know somewhat what I'm doing. But anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into this. So first off, I guess we can go ahead and start making the floors. So you might be thinking, why do I need 5 blocks to make a single flooring? That's not even that big. That's because I kind of want to make a little bit of a special flooring. What I kind of want to do is pretty much just put, like, what's it? Oh crap, okay, that is not good. Just block that up really fast. Oh, there's more. Oh, the god, there's way more. Okay, there we go. So anyway, pretty much what I have an idea is I want to keep it a little bit dark while keeping it a little bit bright. So I kind of have 2 ideas for that, and I don't know really the light levels of all these different things. I know redstone torches have the lowest light level. I think I have most blocks. So I want to try out these 4 different blocks. So pretty much for the main way, alright, I'm just going to just kind of put these down, and then I'll randomly put down the normal. Here's the thing, these guys, what do I mean, these guys? A bunch of people think these, the blocks right here are ugly, and personally, I think that them being ugly is actually pretty good, because here's the thing, if you can just implement it really good in a good creative fashion, then I think it can turn out pretty good, and, yeah, like, pretty much if you can just implement it in a good way, it'll look pretty good. So that's pretty much what I'm trying to get at here. So see, it leaves a little bit of like an ominous light, but then if I cover it up, see, it gets bright in some places, but like out here you can't really tell because, you know, there's still light coming in. But like once I get like a little bit of an entrance going on here, it's going to be a lot better. But yeah, I do kind of like the way this is going. Anyway, so to be honest with you, this pack does not really like amphibians and reptiles that much, because we literally only have like 3 different, well actually 4 reptiles. We got the crocodiles, which we already did way over there, and I really do not want to build them underground. Trust me, that's going to be a nightmare. So yeah, you know what, I'm not doing that. So there's just come back from mini ones and all that. But we got the lizard, and then we got the frog with this 3 variants. So we got the normal green variant over here at the Frog Buddha Pond. And then we have 2 other, which are 2 poison dart frog variants. So I have 4 of these. I have one for each type of poison dart frog, and then I have another one for the lizards, and then another one for the, I don't really know what type of frog that'd be called. I'm just referring to it as a normal frog. But, so, anyway, let's go ahead and get this started. So we, well, never mind. We need to actually go ahead and just kind of do a little bit like this, because I want to do a little bit of mix and matching, just see if I can get something that actually looks pretty good out of these ugly blocks. Here, to be honest with you, I don't know. It doesn't look half bad, but yeah, I'm going to leave y'all to decide this. If you want me to, you know, change the ground, make it something different, just comment it down below. But as of right now, I think this right here is just fine, and I will try out these other light sources later. It's just that right now, you know, I got more important fish to fry. And do you know what? I think I could actually, no, I'm gonna get rid of the end rod because I know the end rod has a pretty decent light level. So pretty much all I'm gonna really need right now is just these things. So what I have planned, this right here is gonna be like the bottom level right here. It might go up by a second block. I'm not fully sure. I'm still kind of debating that a little bit. I have a little bit of a problem right here. So what I think the only way I'm gonna really get around this is just by simply doing that. But yeah, a little bit of a problem. Let's just, you know, put that back. That never happened. You know, that really never happened. Never saw a thing. But yeah, I'm gonna keep on building this. Hopefully it's gonna look decent or somewhat what I was hoping it as good as it looked like. But as of right now, it's not looking too bad, but you know, I can't really judge it yet. I have to wait till the entire structure is completely done. Alright, so this right here is just kind of like a little progress update right here. So it's not looking too bad. Of course, I still need to do the roof. I just kind of did like a first layer of the roof right here, just kind of block out more light to make it a little bit dimmer. And to be honest with you, it is not very dim right here. And this right here is kind of what's bugging me because I want it to be more dim, but I don't think I can really make it that very more dim without like, you know, like making it kind of just, you know, like just making it not even that dim whatsoever. Like without making it like to like a small doorway or anything like that. I don't really think I can make it that dim without really using any other things. Like I could do this right here, just kind of block out a little bit of extra light, but that's not going to do that much. Alright, so now pretty much for the back set, I don't know like how many of you watched the my season 1 of the Minecraft Zoo where I did the reptile tunnel. I think that's what I call it, the reptile tunnel. But so pretty much what I did is I did like, I don't think it was terracotta, I think it was concrete that I did. But I put like concrete backgrounds. I plan on doing the exact same thing here because here's the thing, most of these animals, except for maybe the normal frog, live in the pretty much in like a jungly area, highly densely area. So that's why I'm trying to go for this green backdrop right here because I do think it's a little bit better. And then also I'm gonna do, but this time I'm using terracotta. And then also I'm gonna be trying to mix in some like green concrete powder because I think that adds a little bit more of a brush effect that makes it look a little bit better. I'd say it adds more texture to it. Now we can just go ahead and start figuring out which exhibits are which, and start trying to texture the ground a little bit. So first off, let's figure out which one's going to be the lizards. I feel like we can have the one poison dart frog here, and then we can have another poison dart frog here, or actually no, lizard here, normal frog here, poison dart frog here, and then poison dart frog here. That's kind of what I'm going for, and we'll do a third one right there. And there we go. This right here is pretty much the other one. Let me just go ahead and get this right here to cover that up, because we don't really need that much more light for the back areas right here. A little bit more of a terrain, so something more about like that, just to keep it a little bit better. Because you know, I think the lizard does need actually a little bit more. Actually, I don't think it needs this much terrain. Something about like that would probably make a little bit more sense. And then for the normal frog, I do plan on having way more podzol. So because you know, well, actually, now that I think about it, yeah, probably a good bit of podzol, good bit of coarse dirt, and with the mix as well. So probably ends up looking something about like this right here. And I'm trying to debate whether it needs any hills or anything. I do think that it does. So we'll go ahead and just kind of give it a little bit of one right back here. And, you know, I don't want to give it one as massive as the poison dart frog, but it has a little bit of one, so right over here. And I would say that there can do it for the terraining. And also what I want to go ahead and do is get the granite out, because I want to make it kind of slope up a little bit. So it's kind of like, you know, it's more of a slope, like a casual incline. So something kind of about like, maybe like this here. Because I don't want all of it to incline up instantly. Like, you know, I want it to be kind of a little bit like to where some of it's steeper than other parts of it. So about like, you know, just a few little bits and pieces. So about like that for each one. That should be just fine. And so now what we can go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and get the glass out that I'm going to be needing to put on the front of the exhibit. And then also, we might as well just go ahead and get the stuff out to actually decorate the exhibit. But we'll go ahead and put like a few dead bushes in with the poison dart frogs. But we do want a good bit of like bushes and all that, considering these out here do live in a jungle. So, you know, we do want a good bit of all of that mixed in with the bunch. So, good bit of grass, ferns. Okay, we'll change that out for a fern. So something about like this, and then we'll also go back for another round to get flowers in there. But for right now, we'll just keep that as it is. And then for the normal frogs, we'll just have that, just about like that. Then we'll go ahead and get a large fern here. We'll get some bushes there, and yeah, I feel like that's overdoing it a little bit. But then we can go ahead and get, I guess a fern there, grass there, fern there, and a little bit of grass. And there we go. So that's kind of decent. So now we'll go ahead and go on over here to the other poison dart frog. Go ahead and get some bushes up in here as well. And then we can go ahead and get a dead bush there, and fern there, grass there, and a large fern in that corner. And then we'll go ahead and get a few dead bushes in here as well. We'll get a large fern here, and a large fern here, and a little bit of grass here and there, a fern there, and a fern up there. Alright, so now with all that out of the way, did I put the long leaves in here? No, okay, it is oak leaves, good. Alright, so now we can go ahead and get some flowers. I feel like for the poison dart frogs, we can get some blue orchids, because it does kind of give it that swampy vibe. For the normal frogs, we can probably just, maybe an orange tulip. For the lizard, I'm thinking more of a tropical-like flower that is 1 block. So I'm thinking maybe lily of the valley sounds pretty good. So, there we go. So for the poison dart frogs, we'll get that in there, and we'll place this piece of grass with one. And for this one over here, we'll put that there, and we'll put another one. We'll replace that piece of grass that way. It's a little bit different. And for the normal frog, we'll go ahead and get an orange tulip there and there. And then for the lizard, we'll get we'll put a lily of the valley up there, and you know, there'll only be one for that exhibit. So here we go. This right here are pretty much all the main basics of the exhibit, and of course we still need like watering and all that, like for them to get water. And I feel like I definitely kind of over anticipated that a little bit, because I did kind of get a little bit too much. So let me just kind of put this up really fast just to kind of get out of the way. And let me go ahead and get these out right here, because I'm going to probably have to do something about like this here, or probably about like this here, and that, and then probably a little bit of stone there. I don't really know exactly how I'm going to pull this off. I don't know. I was trying to get it to turn a little bit of a different way. I think that either does sell the point, make the point pretty good. So we'll just gotta fill this one up. Actually, I do need to turn some of these into moss just to make them blend in with the jungle scene a little bit better. And then same with this one. But this one right here is a little bit of an easier one to scope out. So we'll do like this, and that. And then for the back here, we'll go and just kind of get some cobblestone right there. And we'll change some of it into some mossy cobblestone like so. And let's go ahead and make that turn, I guess. So, okay, that is not how I was expecting that to go out. So I guess we can do that. And then kind of fill these up as well. And maybe change that to mossy. So there we go. We got some pretty decent right here. And for this one right here, I guess we can just kind of do that in this. I guess. I don't know. Because it's kind of a little bit hard to make a unique shape each and every time without making something look stupid. So I guess something about like, that's literally the exact same shape though. What about that? Alright, I guess like there's at least a little bit more difference, so there we go. And then for the frogs, these guys need a pretty decently sized one, because you know these guys are frogs. And I'm going to use granite because, you know, it's frogs, they kind of live more in like ponds and all that. So, you know, there we go. We got a little bit of a bigger one actually. I may just kind of extend this one back to here. Okay, well, okay, that is not going as planned. Okay, there we go. So there we go. We got some nice little exhibits right here. We can go ahead and probably don't get all that. Okay, I needed the water actually. Give me that back because I do like to hold on to that. But anyway, Now we got to go ahead and light this. I'm probably going to need some of this back, but, so I guess we can go ahead and put, like, a sea lantern right down here. There we go. I think, I'd say that lights it up pretty well. Let's go ahead and, like, remove that. That lights it pretty decently. So, yeah, let's just kind of do that. These exhibits are pretty well lit, and I think they do really good. Look at that. That looks pretty clean, actually. So, now we can go ahead and get that glass back out that I, for some reason, put up. So we can just go and try and get in there and hopefully get out in time. But, so this right here are the frogs. The normal frogs. Don't worry. This right here just teleports into another zoo, so it's not killing them. Okay? All it does is just puts them in a different zoo. A better home, actually. Because, to be honest with you, man, these exhibits right here are a little bit small. Okay, there we go. We got one right here. Then we'll go ahead and get another. Okay, good. I think 3. 3 should be pretty decent. There we go. 3. We didn't even have to teleport that many. These already don't have that many brain cells. I just want to make that very clear. But let's go ahead and get the frog back out. So this one right here, I guess, can go ahead and just be the blue one. Alright, so there we go. One more. I feel like one more might be overcrowding them just a little bit. I think 2 should be just fine, honestly. Because this is... Alright, let's just see what 3 would look like. Bro, I'm getting all these on the first try. Okay, did you just teleport, sir? That's cheating. You are cheating. I'm gonna report you. My dad works for Mojang, bro. You will get sued. I'm just kidding. I don't know, but I think this area should be just fine. I think 3 works pretty well in there, and I think those look really good with those flowers, by the way. But let's go ahead and get some in here as well. No, you're not the right kind. Yeah, you. Let's go ahead and get a few of these, and nope. Yep. Okay, and I guess we can just go and go for a 3 in here as well. So there we go, 3. Didn't really have to teleport that many of them. So there we go. And I think these red ones right here work very well with that granite and podzol. So I think all of these actually complement most of their background. So now let's try out the lizard. I'm just go ahead and move this there and that right there. And let's just go ahead and put the lizard right here. And actually I do know I don't need to kill any because I mean I just don't need to. I mean they're all the same color anyway. These guys are actually a little bit bigger than I thought they were, but I think 2. Only 2 should be just fine for this exhibit because these guys are a little chubby, not gonna lie. Oh, I know what you were trying to do, sir. To be honest, I think the lizards kind of look actually pretty cool. I think, here's the thing, if any of these were gonna make it to Minecraft, I feel like the lizard would be the most one that would look like it could be in Minecraft. Just like, look at that. Oh, okay. This area is a little bit tempting to do, but I don't know if I want to keep it like this or not. What I think I might do instead, actually I could do that, but let me just get this and that out, and just kind of put this down right here. And it's just kind of like, you know, like something just to kind of be there, and then we'll just kind of put these jungle signs right here. Just to kind of bring the 2 lecterns to look like they connect or something like that. Yeah, that looks kind of cool, but yeah, anyway, now that I'm done with this reptile and amphibian house, I just gotta think of a catchy, sort of catchy, maybe not even catchy at all, name to name this right here. And, yeah. So, while I do that, I'm just gonna go and roll the outro, because you'll probably be able to see what I named it in the title. But, so, yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It would be really appreciated. And, as always, catch you guys next time. Peace out.